some people have many different names. So you say, which one is it? You know? Which one is it? You know, to persons who really want to know the true name of God. Because we use the word God, and you know that is an English word. These words are English that we're using. But if you want to know what was the utterance that Christ made when he was referring to the Father, well, I found the name of the Most High. Probably take about 8 years to find this name. But finally found it, you know, giving thanks to the Most High. Greetings, brothers and sisters. Welcome to the new episode, you know. This one we're speaking of what is the true name of God. What is the true name of the Most High? The name that Moses called him. You know, the name that all our ancestors, you know, King David, King Solomon, you know, what was the name that Jesus uttered when he was on earth? What was the name of the Most High at that time? You know? So over the years, I have been doing this research. What is the true name of God? And you know, if you do a little Google search, you will see like a little thing come up with some letters, like YHWH, you know? And you say, what is this? Some people say it's Jehovah, and then them say J never exists. So it could be that. Some people start says Yahweh. Some people start says Yahuwah. You know, some people have many different names. So you say, which one is it? You know? Which one is it? You know, to persons who really want to know the true name of God. Because we use the word God, and you know that is an English word. These words are English that we're using. But if you want to know what was the utterance that Christ made when he was referring to the Father, well, I found the name of the Most High. Probably take about 8 years to find this name. But finally found it, you know, giving thanks to the Most High. Because I was on a journey, you know. Far from God before. You know, this is my testimony. I was far from the Most High, but still have love and peace in my heart, you know. Because based on the experience, it was like New Age teachings with Rastafari teachings, you know, with liberty and love. That was the center of my trad. But I find out so much information because I was like doing esoteric research, Gnosticism and deep esoteric research. And it's just one whole heap of confusion. You have many different gods in earth. You have the God of wisdom, you know, different gods. So I used to worship the God of wisdom from Egypt, which was Thoth. And they say he was an Atlantean god before that as well. So I was worshipping a god from Egypt named Thoth, the god of wisdom. He made mathematics, he made language, music, government structure, teach about agriculture. So he taught mankind a lot of knowledge. So they call him the God of wisdom. So based on my research, he was the highest God that I could find at the time. But I always ask the different elders, who is Thoth? But for some reason, I had more information about Thoth than anybody else. Because remember, he was my God, so I was doing deep research on this God. This is my God, So nobody had much information on him, or any more than what I knew. So, even I remember they were throwing out some books from school. This time I was going to Edna Manley School, college. This is the College of Visual and Performing Arts. So they had music school and art school and drama school and different schools. So they were throwing out some books from music school. This old book, probably written in the 1800s. The origins of music, So being a knowledge seeker, I grabbed this book and said, yes, this one is for reading. So I started reading it. And one of the first things in the book, it said that Thoth made music. This is the origins of music, coming from Thoth. So seeing these things make me always doing more research into Thoth. That's why, you don't know, as they say, the attraction, what you ask for, what you ask for is what you get, Because that's why they use the law of attraction, because they know it's just the general way of earth. Whatever you have on your mind, that is what you'll get. Ask and it shall be given, seek and ye shall find, knock and the door shall open. So I found different gods in earth. So I say, so who is the creator of earth, of all things? Because this God was the creator of wisdom and knowledge and information, But who created this God, So me always, me go to the, outside under the stars, look up and say, who is the creator of all of this? Who are you? And because I asked from a sincere part from my heart, I truly wanted to know who is God. The Most High start reveal himself to me after that night. Reveal himself to me. So even now, 7 years later, him still revealing himself to me. He gave me his true name. Because I always research and find out that the Hebrew that we have today is not the original Hebrew that Christ speaking or spoken. So the Hebrew we have now is actually a mix with Chaldean language, Babylonian language. Because remember, the Israelites were captured into Babylon for a couple generations. So being in a place for a couple generations, the children are going to learn the language of the land. They're going to learn what is around them. So they end up learning the Babylonian language and learn the writings. So we didn't know original Hebrew writings anymore, or original Hebrew language like that anymore. It was broken and it was transformed into Chaldean. So we took up upon ourselves the Babylonian language. So when we went back to Jerusalem now, that's why you have different languages speak in the place. You have Greek. Remember New Testament write in Greek, you know. Because the Romans and them control things at the time. You know? And I guess the original scrolls were in the temple. And they took all of that. You know, so things changed up over time. Language changed over time. The evil ones took away information from the public and locked away secret. That's why they have secret, you know, places that they gather and secret libraries that they have that the public don't have access to. So we are fed whatever his story that he wants to give us. It is his story, so whatever he, the conqueror, wants to write and give us, that is what we're gonna get. So we have to dig deep to find these hidden truths that they are trying to hide from us. So I was reading an encyclopedia that my wife's grandfather gave me before he passed away. Like a couple days before he passed away, he insisted that I must have this Bible encyclopedia. And we never really met before or spoke before. But this was one of his desires, that I get this Bible encyclopedia before he died. A couple days before he died, you know. I got the book and I just skipped through it and said, interesting, you know. You know, thinking that, well, we have everything on Google and thing. We don't need these books anymore, you know, to that. But the other day, like a couple years later, I took it up again, scanning through, and landed on the name of God, you know, the Yahweh that the Yahweh's put. Upon reading this, I saw the name Ahayah. So I said, hold on, man, what is this Ahayah? Never really heard of it before. And researching into it, because I always hear one of the prophets of God, you calling the Most High Ahayah. You know? So I said, hold on, something is into this one. So I started doing more research into the name of Ahayah. And say, okay, this is the name of the Most High. Because there are many men of God and women of God who know the true name, which is Ahayah. And some of these men of God and women of God actually encountered the Most High or encountered angels who teach them that the name of God is Ahayah. So, if you want to look into it, Do your research. I spell it Ahayah. You know, so I'll put it on the screen how I spell it. But look into it. Hebrew scholars have it start with H. H-A-Y-A-H. So look into it, man. Ahayah. You know, years I've been doing this research, so give thanks to the Most High for revealing this mystery unto us. Never take just face value of a man's word. Do your own research. That is how I get most of my information. Doing my own diligent research. So it's good to research and look into things for yourself. So the name of God is Ahayah. So give thanks for that revelation. So in the next video, I'll be speaking on the name of the Son, the true name of the Son, in the true language of the angels, the true Hebrew language. So look out for that next one. Thank you very much for watching. Do your research. One perfect love. Blessings.